Let's see what the garden looks like today. Let's get a little mini tour, I guess. All right. We have our corn, which is gonna start coming out from right here. No actual corn, no actual ears of corn yet, but they're coming. I planted like some yellow corn and some white corn. It's just, I think I just scattered them, so it's like white, yellow, white. That one fell, so it's gone. I think that's yellow. That one's white, and then the one next to it is yellow. This is my stock of strawberries, and it randomly got like a cucumber in it, which I don't know how that happened, but it's not really putting out any strawberries anymore. It's not strawberry season, but they'll go dormant and then pop back up next year. And I have 2 watermelon plants right here. They're producing flowers, but there's no fruit on here yet. At least not that I see. Darn cucumber beetles. Then I have like random peppers just in the walkway. I kind of want to leave them just to see like what they do, but they're super small, so I don't even know what they are yet. And we have cucumbers over here. They're not producing a whole lot, and it looks like it's something eating them. Like this is, they've been eaten by something, but I don't know what. And let's see, is there any still water in there? Okay. Oh, I see a cucumber. Hold on. And a bumblebee. Oh, can you see it? Oh, well, there we go. Hey. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm disturbing you, huh? So we got 1 cucumber so far. Let me see if there's any more, because I didn't even think I had any over here. It's such a jungle. Hold on, let me put this down. Is there any more? Oh, I'm sorry, B, I'm disturbing you. I'm not seeing any more yet. I see little baby ones. Oh, there's another little baby one right here. But no big ones yet. Okay, so I guess that's that. So we did corn, watermelon, cucumber. Then there are like tomatoes in here. Ooh, a dragonfly? Yes, get the mosquitoes and get them away from me. We have tomatoes in here. I don't know what the varieties of any of these tomatoes are. This looks like a cherry tomato of sorts, but there's no ripe fruit on it yet. This one is another tomato plant. This is different. This one also doesn't have tomatoes on it. A lot of flowers though. No tomatoes yet. Or nope, there's one. It's not ripe yet though. Then we have, this is that same tomato plant. Then we have another watermelon. This one is like going everywhere. This watermelon has exploded. It's right here, and it goes all the way across the bed. It's starting to like go out of the bed, and it has only produced one viable watermelon so far. This one. This is a sugar baby watermelon plant. This is the watermelon. It's doing pretty good. The tendril is still alive and well, so it's not ready yet. Yeah, so we're just waiting on that. Here's another pepper plant, which I didn't plant over here, but it's here, so I'm gonna let it hang out. Let me try to step in here. We have another surprise pepper plant right here, and then another one over here, and then there's just more of this gigantic watermelon. I planted basil plants next to all of the tomato plants that I planted. I don't have them on the trellis or anything. I have tomato cages, but they don't really work well, so I'm gonna just let them sprawl out wherever they need to sprawl out, and then I keep disturbing this bee. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my thing and get out of here. I also have chives right here. It look like a weed, like grass, but these are chives. Then I have a green basil right here next to this tomato plant, which is also laid over. I see a huge tomato over here. It's fried green tomato worthy, but I don't know if I want to do that. Look at that one. Yeah, that was decent. Or is it fried green tomato worthy? I wonder, is this the Aunt Ruby's German green? No, it's not. Actually, I know exactly what this is. It's called the Old German. I bought this tomato. Let's see, there's more of this watermelon plant. This is another tomato. This was a volunteer, so I don't know what this is. It's probably some type of black beauty or purple beauty, or maybe it mixed, because you can start to see like it has a little bit of purple on it, but not a lot. But a black beauty would have way more because it's getting full sun, so it should definitely have way more purple based off the sunlight that it's getting. So I don't know, maybe it's a cross between something. This has a good amount of fruit on it. I've been picking fruit off of this one, so I've got quite a few fruit from that. What else is in here? Oh yeah, I got oregano in here. Every time I touch it, it smells like pizza. It's small, but it's not doing too bad. Got some oregano. And then, I got some sage over here too. There's some sage right here. It's doing pretty good. Yeah, it's doing really good. So this is all of this. It smells really good. That'll be great for whenever Thanksgiving rolls around. Pick some and dry that. Also have some rosemary and some mustard greens. I think that's the last of what's in here. These are the mustard greens. They're getting eaten by something. And then the rosemary is like right next to it. It's super small though. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. Let me try to find it. Hold on. There it is. Yeah, it's like super small. It's not doing that great. Can you see it? It's right here. So it's there, but that's all I can really say about it. It's there. I have some pepper plants in a different bed. This is a green bell pepper. Some right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a huge glare, but let's see. There's one. There's a couple of them. Then I have another pepper plant over here. I have no idea what these peppers are. I tasted them. They actually don't taste that great. So I'm gonna wait till they get a little bigger. But I tasted like a small one. It wasn't hot, but it also didn't have like a great flavor. So I don't know what that's about. Then I have this humongous pumpkin plant. I call him Jack because he's a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin, but he grows like Jack and the Beanstalk. Like, it grows more and more every day. It's over here in the field of weeds. It is reach out of the bed. It's over there. It is grown. There's a fence up under all this morning glory right here. He has reached the fence, but there's no fruit. Like, I don't see not one little pumpkin growing. I don't even see female flowers yet. Like, all these flowers are male flowers. So he's doing great. Like, it makes it seem like there's a lot of nitrogen in my soil, but not a lot of anything else, because it's a lot of greenery but no fruit. So, and it's a lot of cucumber beetles over here, so I don't know how they gonna survive. We'll see. I got some tomato plants that are struggling. I want to cut it because there's no fruit on here. Like, none. No flowers, no nothing. It's just the plant that's growing. I kind of want to cut that down. This is mint. So if you notice a trend, the herbs are doing great for the most part. I have these like little terracotta spouts with wine bottles filled with water. This one is frosted, so you can't really see the water that's in here, but it does have water in it. So that's how I water them. Let me get this. This is parsley and purple lady bok choy, which is actually starting to go to seed. But it lasts. It's August, and this has been lasting throughout the heat of the summer this whole time. It has been a fairly cool summer, but if you want to grow purple lady bok choy or any type of brassica in the heat, purple lady bok choy might be the one for you. Here is more tomato plants that are struggling. This one I want to kind of cut it. Jack is also reached out to him. He's choking him out. Here is another tomato plant. This one has way more purple on it than the other one. As you can see, but the fruit is small. That one isn't doing all that great either. Then we have more watermelons. I don't know what any of these watermelon are. I'm just kind of letting them grow and do their thing. There's no fruit on these yet. There's a cucumber plant. I have gotten a few cucumbers from this, and it's still putting out more. They actually aren't bitter, even though they've been growing in August, which is good. There's a few more that are growing. On here, this one is actually pretty loaded with cucumbers. This There's more watermelon. This one is Moon and Stars, so it has like yellow spots on it. It's not diseased. It's actually supposed to look like this. The fruit that comes from it will also look like that. It'll be green with yellow speckles on it. And then I have more. This one is the Moon and Stars. This one is also Moon and Stars. I have no idea what those are, but we'll find out. And then this is a volunteer tomato. So I just kind of let it hang out there. I don't know what that is either. I didn't grow tomatoes here last year, so who knows how it actually got there. Squirrels or birds or something. But it'll be a fun little surprise once it starts producing fruit. So that is kind of it for the in-ground garden. Let me go over to the other herbs and other potted plants that I have. All right. Here is more basil. This was like a stackable planter. Well, it still is. It's just not stacked on top of each other right now. So this is more basil because the basil is doing wonderful. Then this was dill. It's went to seed. It's actually producing seeds right now. These are the seed pods from it. I'll probably keep those for next year. And then there's some oregano in here too. So, let me give you a full widescreen view of everything. It's like a mixture of weeds and actual plants all in one. This is what I have so far. The vision that I have is to make all of this garden beds all the way to the end of my yard and the gate over there. There's tarps down there because that is where I'm building my next garden beds. I'm gonna kill off all the grass under here. The weeds that are growing on top, they're growing on top of the tarp. So, I don't know, I'll just pull them out. I didn't have like enough tarp to cover everything, so I'm just gonna do it section by section. These are my raspberry plants. I have a golden raspberry and just a regular red raspberry. This one is actually starting to produce more raspberries. If you can see them under here. Yeah, they're not ripe yet, but we will get a small late season raspberry harvest. This one, I don't want to touch it because they got thorns. This one is the red raspberry, and then this one is the golden one. And it looks like the golden one is starting to put out one little raspberry right here. So it looks, I don't think it'll put out much, but it's trying to kick out more flowers. This is a Roma tomato, I think. Yeah, this is a Roma tomato. I bought this from a farmer's market. And then this is also an issue that I'm having again, where the tomatoes have greenery but no fruit. So I don't know, maybe it's a fertilization issue, but it's not really producing anything. This is my aloe plant. I think I got this from Home Depot? Walmart, I think. And then this is my blackberry plant that I got on clearance for $5 from Walmart. It's not in season, so I don't expect it to like put out any fruit this year. But getting a blackberry plant for $5, you can't beat that. If you ever want to buy fruit, trees, fruit like plants or anything, go towards the end of the season, like Home Depot, Walmart. They start putting out stuff in spring. Start getting it like late June, July. They will still have some left. They will be drastically marked down because they're not in season anymore, because they're making space for who knows what. And they will mark all this stuff down. They'll mark down trees, bushes, strawberry plants, everything. These are my experiments that I have not put in dirt. I'm sure they're probably root bound, but I don't really have a lot of space, and I might not even have enough time to actually start growing it to where they'll fruit or become anything. Then I have a couple more tomato plants that are struggling, but I got tomato plants that are doing good too, so I'm not really worried about the struggling ones right now. And I think that's it. That's my garden. Oh, I skipped over this. I got a blueberry plant. This is a pink lemonade blueberry. No fruit yet. I've had it. This is like is this the first year or the second year? I'm not sure. But it's putting out a little bit of growth, but it hasn't produced any fruit yet. And then I have some more tomatoes over here. These have flowers on them. They just haven't produced any fruit yet, but it is hot, so that's probably why it doesn't have a whole lot of flowers on it. Okay, now I think I'm done. Bye.